And then I like to do that because one of the things, especially in a recruiting interview or even in here, when you reference something they're unaware of, it makes them recognize maybe you have some secret sauce here that when everything they've already heard of, they go, yeah, what do you got for me? But when you say, have you ever heard of John Goddard? And they go, no. He introduced the idea of a life list as opposed to a bucket list. And he had a quote that said, the quality of your life is really is determined by the quality of your list. So one of the things that we have recognized that you can lead an on-accident life or you can lead an on-purpose life. And the way we do that is we do something instead of called a bucket list, we create a life list, which he inspired. Now, in order to help sort of segment that, we divided it into 4 categories. Actually, John Goddard did. The first is the dreams and goals you have for your family. And you may not even have a family. That might be your number one goal is to get one. Or you might go, I'm never going to have a family. My dogs are enough. That's fine. Wherever you are is great. But if you do have some dreams for your family, we're going to write them here. For example, my dream is to be able to get my kids through college and not have any college debt. And I also want to dream if they want to go outside of Georgia, I'd be willing to pay for that. And that's $60,000 a year. So I would need to make an extra $240,000 for that. That may be your dream. Let's make sure we can fund that. The second category is the dreams and aspirations you have for a career. You may say, I just want to sell real estate. Wouldn't it be great if I sold $20 million a year and I did it working 30 hours a week so I could spend time with my kids? What a fantastic dream that might be if that's the one you have. You may have an interest in being president of NAR or the president of the board. Or you want to serve, or you want to be the president of the Women's Council of Realtors. I'd love to hear what that is. Third is what we call your recreation and dream goal. In other words, I'd love to be able to do a pull-up. I'd love to lose 5 pounds. I'd love to have a clean closet. I'd love to live a month in Italy. I'd love to climb Mount Everest. I don't know what's important to you, but how big or small it is not important. It's just that it's something that excites you, that if you accomplish this, you go, yes. And then finally, some people, the number one thing they want to do is leave a legacy. It's what they give and leave behind that's most important to them. So we ask to be, what would you like to be? It might be, I want to be healthy, or I want to be a master, or I want to be benevolent, I want to be compassionate, I want to be philanthropic. And some people say my number one goal is to start a foundation. And if every year I could put $5,000 into my foundation or $50,000 in my foundation, you may have a pet project of eating disorders, and that would really make you feel, enabled. Whatever is important to you, we want to capture it. The way we do this is literally here. I would invite you to participate in starting to fill out each one of these categories. You may feel uncomfortable doing this in front of the people in the room. And I can assure you, A, this will be shared with nobody. You may feel uncomfortable enough that you don't want to do it even in the room, which I respect. Please sit here and enjoy it and think about it. But here's where I'm headed in our branch. What I enjoy empowering people to experience their own success. And so what I would like to have my outcome here is that you have uncovered the 2 or 3 things that make you really passionate, that you're excited about for 2020. If and when you accomplish them, I would love to celebrate them, because I see a cycle here where we dream it, we plan it, we do it or experience it, and then we celebrate it. Do over, keep starting it. And that's the energy and the excitement I think that could come from this. So any questions about how we're going to do this life list now? I'm going to put on some music that hopefully will be inspiring. Please do not put on Eye of the Tiger. How did that sound? Round 2, was I close?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's what it might look like. What parts of that did